Hello everybody, and welcome to Before You Depart. I've been like on and off looking at this game to play for, oh god, how long ago was it? Has this game been out for over a year already? I'm really bad at looking at my backlog. I just have this long list of zip files that I'm like, I'll get around to these games at some point. They'll win a poll at some point, right? Right? But yeah, I was recommended this game to play because I was told it's short. I was like, perfect. This is good for me to put in the schedule for a week or two, right? I don't know too much about this game aside from the art design. It's very evocative, very very excited to see it proper outside of just preview images. So let's just we'll just get started, right? We'll just get in there. At 3:05 a.m. and during the dark of a drizzly morning, drizzly morning, I finally succumbed to leukemia. Leukemia. Okay. Now, okay, we're just starting with like I figured what this game was about, but nice that they're upfront about it. With a name like Before You Depart, right? Oh, wow, okay. 4 years, huh? By the end, I wish I had only lasted one. I trace a finger over the corpse's cheek. Nothing. No sensation in my fingertips, nor a depression in the flesh. Yes, depression in the flesh. There's only a total numbness. I stood, feeling complete weightlessness. My feet felt no pressure against the floor. Along with the touch, my sense of smell was also absent. The air should have been thoroughly drenched with the stinging odor of formaldehyde. Guys, you know that I can tell what this word is. I just can't pronounce it, so it's fine. And embalmed fluid. Embalmed fluid? Yet, it was no more pungent than a glass of water. A mortician reached through my non-corporeal figure and dotted the body with several small metallic discs. Oh, okay. Mori? Okay. There was no one around when I had finally passed. No one mourned me. No one wept. I wanted to know I meant something. That a part of the world was taken away. A mortician coughed and sprayed the air with a tinge of deodorant before he prepared the corpse for the flames. That body, God, it doesn't even look like me. The milky skin, the dilated eyes, and a slack jaw barely covering the teeth. It's a limp husk of meat that'll soon be ash. A tear dropped from my cheek and vanished into the floor. What am I even doing here? Is this some dying dream? Didn't I already kick the bucket? Or is this limbo? I mean, I guess it's better than the alternative down there. And then again, spending an eternity watching the world as I go by as I remain some kind of apparition sounds like an idea straight from Lucifer himself. I feel like I would be pretty okay with that. Free movies, right? Just haunt a theater. Well, what else can I do? What am I supposed to do? I see the mortician prepare my casket for cremation. It seems like they'll be burning it all up soon. As disturbing as it is, part of me wants to see. Maybe I can phase into the oven and get a good look at the incineration of the body that once belonged to me. Maybe it's for the best I'm dead. I turn away and walk toward the door. Instinctively, I reach for the handle, only for it to phase through my fingers. Still a dumbass in death. I walked through the door, across the hall, and through the wall into the morning drizzle. Not a bad day to die, I guess. Weather's appropriate. I look up to the gorgeous gray sky, and I could almost feel the faint dapple of water on my face. During mornings like these, I would curl up with a cup of coffee and simply stare out into the endless white fog. I'd gaze at nothing in particular, just enjoying the blankness of the sky's canvas. I wandered outside the mortuary. That's how it's pronounced, right? Until I reached the garden. And the spring rain had brought dazzling flower blossoms, that's what that says, that adorned the edges of the pathways. They all lead to a tall fountain at the center. I approached the fountain and laid at its base. The pattering water provided a nice, soothing ambience. If this truly isn't some dying dream, nothing seems to be stopping me from going anywhere I'd like. I wonder if they just forget about me. Am I just a lone soul, consigned to wander around forever? Might actually be fun for a century or so. I dipped a foot into the fountain. As expected, no ripple or chill. I couldn't rightly tell if it was actually submerged at first. Is this how I'm spending my afterlife? Playing at a fountain outside some backwater mortuary? Huh, okay. Mystery person, okay. Do you enjoy the water too? Huh? A voice? Is someone there? I turned around and scanned my surroundings, but I didn't see anyone. Up here, sir. Wait, what? Aw. Oh, hi. Look at this goofy fella. Maury. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, no, Maury's us, right? Yeah, that's it. What the fuck? I collapsed, phasing partially into the ground. What are you? Oh, I'm so sorry, Maury. I didn't mean to startle you. Oh, let me hop on down. Oh, hello. That thing threw itself off the statue and into the water. No splash. No, this has to be some sort of nightmare. Stay back, please. Just let me die, okay? Oh, you already did that, though. A few hours ago, actually. You finally passed away. So don't worry. You are dead now, I can assure you. Memento, okay. Okay, I get it. What the fuck are you talking about? The creature sighed and dragged a claw across his fur. He had shaggy, pitch-black fur. It wavered delicately, as if exposed to a soft breeze. Ghostly petals taper from his tail. His sleeves and tail, sorry. Swirling around in the air for a moment before fading into oblivion. He has sleeves? Oh, I guess he does. Okay. Oh, that's a little hoodie. That's a little hoodie you got. Okay. This demon kneeled down into the water pool. He stared at me intently, with those hellish red eyes. I'm sorry. Perhaps I should let you calm down first. You want me to calm down? I have no idea what's even going on. Well, as I mentioned before, you're dead. However, you haven't been taken beyond yet. You're in the in-between, as they call it. Taken beyond? Yes, where all souls go. Oh, how rude of me. I should have introduced myself. I'm Memento, your reaper and guide into the after. Okay. Just a cute pupper? Alright. It extended one of its paws toward me. I stared blankly for an uncomfortable beat before the wolf creature retracted its arm. I am sorry. Was that inappropriate? I do apologize, Mori. I hope I did not offend you in any manner. You know my name? Of course! It would be rude not to. My nerves cooled a touch. Cold? My nerves cooled a touch. That is what it is. Is this a crop top jacket? Wait a minute. Sir, the tightest jeans, and then you're just gonna have like your belly fluff hanging out? I see how you are. I see you. If this thing meant to harm me, assuming that's even possible, it would have done so. It had spoken in a hushed tone, almost reserved. It was like the whispers of the wind. Memento. Yes? Yes, sir. Is there something you require? Can we roll back a bit? Because I have a lot of questions. Of course, ask away. So, you reaped my soul. You took it out of my body. No, actually. What? I mean, that is my job. My handiwork is quite excellent. You will find no other reaper with a more refined skill, I assure you. However, I did not take your soul myself. Usually, I'm supposed to, but this time, I just let the spirit leave the shell naturally. So, now you see me. Why? He's a reaper. My reaper. Why didn't he take my soul? The hell is this guy on about? God, if this is a dying dream, please just let me croak already. Why would you do that? I died hours ago, and only now you show up. Do you know what it's like, gawking at your own corpse? I meant nothing by it, I assure you, sir. It's simply, He looked away and scratched the back of his ghostly scruff. I wanted to ask you something. Huh? Me? You want to ask me something? He nodded. What could I possibly tell you that you wouldn't already know? You're some kind of Grim Reaper spirit or whatever. What could I possibly do for you? Memento nibbled at his fingers and looked anxiously to one side. I wanted to know what it's like. You know what is like. You know what is like. Okay. Ooh. What it's like to live. I've taken humans from all over the world to their final rest. The elderly, children, mothers, fathers, even newborns. I guide all of them to the end. So why do you make me wait so long? Well, I just wanted to make sure you had time to process it all. I didn't want to jump in and bombard you with my inquiries just after you died. So, why specifically me? Memento tilted his head, seemingly pondering the question. I've done this for so long. My time with each human is short, perhaps a few minutes at most, but I always learn the most fascinating things. A mother once begged me to not take her from her family. She wept, cried, and cursed me. However, there was another time an elderly man embraced me with open arms. He thanked me for my arrival and walked with me peacefully. I met with hatred, terror, disgust. Death must be so terrible, yes? The end of your waking life. The end of everything. Yet, I met those who look back fondly at their life. Those who seem content to leave. Those who were happy. And it's those happy ones that make me wonder, why? I still don't understand. There are people dying all over the globe at this very moment. Great scientists, people with families, war heroes. I mean, I'm just a 30-something screw-up who died young and alone. I'm no one. I lived my life as no one, and I'll be forgotten.
It's all the same in the end. Everyone's forgotten eventually. Anyways, I just thought it was the right time to pose my question.
The right time?
I guess I could have asked the last one, or the one before, or the one before. But I decided, Memento, you're going to ask the next one. And so I did. It was quite difficult, too. I had to plan my inquiry properly.
So you spent the last few hours just thinking of how you were going to ask me?
And when you put it that way, it does sound quite cowardly, I must admit. But I wanted to make sure you were comfortable first, before I dropped the question on you. And seeing your reaction, perhaps it wasn't executed most perfectly.
So, you're asking me just on a whim. Out of the millions of people, I just so happen to be the one.
That's about the extent of it. Yeah.
What if I decline? Memento frowned and looked away.
Well, then I will simply take you beyond, like the rest.
Beyond? Where's beyond?
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Memento's ear twitched.
It's very peaceful.
Peaceful?
Yes, eternal bliss, some might say, and it's where everyone goes.
I nearly fell to my knees and then and there. Eternal happiness? I'll get to live in pure bliss for the rest of eternity? And the thought was almost too overwhelming. What would it be like? Who would I get to see? The visage of important historical figures, great film stars, genius academics raced through my mind. I get to go there to enjoy paradise forever. No kidding. You're not kidding me, are you?
What do you think?
Yes. Oh, yes. God, thank you. Or whoever is in charge here. Joyous tears welled in my eyes. I didn't even bother to wipe them away. After everything I experienced, something amazing finally happens. And it's the greatest thing imaginable. I turned to Memento, bearing a beaming smile. I could at least try to help him, considering the good news he just delivered. So, you want to know the meaning of life? I mean, I don't think I could tell you. I wouldn't know where to start. There are people who have dedicated their entire lives to that question. Philosophers who...
Oh, yes, I've met one. Mr. Helge. Oh, he was quite the interesting fella, I must say. He did not take his reaping quite well, I must admit. And he talked in droves. It must have been an hour before I could convince him to just go away. Interested man. Shame I couldn't speak to him again.
So if I tell you what you want to know, then what do I get? Do I get to return? His eyes flickered to the side and cocked a brow peculiar.
My apologies, but no. You're deceased, Mori. There is no returning.
So what if I run? Memento stopped for a moment and stared directly at me. His red eyes widened into blood-red moons.
You could run to the end of the universe, but I would still be there to take you away. There is no being that could escape me. None ever have, and certainly none ever will.
He explains flatly.
It's simple. How it is.
For once, his gentle demeanor peeled back and gave way to something otherworldly. His voice chilled my bone to the marrow. To the marrow? To the marrow. I swallowed a heap of lead and receded.
Do not mistake me, Mori. It would be unpleasant.
A moment had passed and the chill vanished. It was replaced by a slight warm smile.
However, I will offer you extended time to make peace with things. It is morning now. I must take you beyond the sunset. You have all day to show me. Perhaps you can make peace with your departure. Many would give anything to have one final moment with the ones they love, to actually say farewell, or to amend a bridge that had long been buried.
So, I'll get to make peace with everything if I tell you what it means to be, well, me.
Yes, that is the extent of it.
I looked to the overcast sky. A cloud parted and giving way to a sunbeam. Me. I'm the one who gets to find closure. Not the mother Memento tore away from her family. Not a young lover who never got to see their significant other again. Just me, the man who has nothing. What is there even to close? I turn to face Memento. He shifts around in anticipation, biting his lower lip with a knife-sharp fang.
All right, everyone. I'm going to end the part here, so I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys around.